so-called journalist made a profession of peddling.
A White House blunder has triggered a political firestorm after a journalist was inadvertently added to an encrypted group chat where senior US officials reportedly discussed a military strike in Yemen, exposing sensitive operational details. The revelation ignited outrage from Democrats and concerns among Republicans, as classified plans for airstrikes against Houthi militants, including weapons packages, targets, and timing, were reportedly compromised. Jeffrey Goldberg, editor-in-chief of The Atlantic, disclosed that he was mistakenly included in a signal group chat alongside Vice President J.D. Vance, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, and National Security Advisor Mike Waltz. According to Goldberg's report, he gained access to classified military plans 2 hours before the bombs struck Yemen on March 15th. Reports indicate that the White House confirmed the journalist had been mistakenly added, but the Trump administration swiftly moved to downplay the incident. Hegseth launched a scathing attack on Goldberg, dismissing him as a highly discredited so-called journalist and accusing him of pushing garbage.
So you're talking about a deceitful and highly discredited so-called journalist who's made a profession of peddling hoaxes time and time again, to include the hoaxes of Russia, or the fine people on both sides hoax, or suckers and losers hoax. So this is the guy that peddles in garbage. This is what he does.
US President Donald Trump, when pressed on the controversy, claimed ignorance of the report.
Mr. President, your reaction to the story in The Atlantic that said that some of your top cabinet officials and aides had been discussing very sensitive material through Signal and included an Atlantic reporter for that. What is your response to that?
I don't know anything about it. I'm not a big fan of The Atlantic. To me, it's a magazine that's going out of business. I think it's not much of a magazine, but I know nothing about it. You're telling me about it for the first time.
The incident has sparked demands for an investigation from Democratic lawmakers who argue the leak represents a national security scandal. House Speaker Mike Johnson, a Republican, acknowledged the breach as an unfortunate mistake, but defended the officials involved. It was a mistake, Johnson admitted, but it also shows top-level officials doing their job, doing it well,